my channel. Okay, so today's video is going to be a chocolate brown smoky eye. Yes. What? Okay, so this was a request from my auntie Phyllis, who I just recently met when I went to go visit my mom last week in Virginia. So this one is for you. I also had one of my supporters, Laviana, also asked for a smoky eye as well, brown smoky eye. Okay, so I've done a brown smoky eye before, but I did it on my Snapchat when I went to Cabo on vacation in April, okay? So if you're not following me on Snapchat, please consider doing so, or Instagram. I try to keep the content relevant on each social media platform I'm on, but anywho, so yeah, so this is what we're working with today. Do I need to blend that out some more on the side right there, or what? Like, okay, just want to make sure we good. Okay. But anywho, let me zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see what we're working with. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Smoky eye all the way around. Now, if you're gonna wear a smoky eye to work, I would suggest leaving this a little less, like don't smoke out the bottom. It's up to you what kind of work environment you're in, but I would certainly rock this at my job, but you know. And that cheek highlight glow, yeah, okay. But anywho, I have on two new lipsticks for you. Well, one new lipstick and one new lip gloss. I tried the Urban Decay lipstick in Barely, and I really like it. I do a swatch in the video for you, and then I put on top of that Butterscotch from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really like the way it came out. I'm sorry for looking in the viewfinder, but I switched up my room, so that's that. So anywho, let me quit rambling. If you want to see how I achieve this look, you know what you gotta do. Gotta keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to do a chocolate smoky eye. So to start off with, because I don't want this to be too much of a wordy video, so I'm going to start off with Blur. These are the same colors that pretty much I always use when I transition. When I do my eye looks, but you use whatever you have. I've already like set my eye, done all that stuff, right? Because I don't want the video to be too long. So this is what we're doing. So I'm just going to go in with my usual suspect transition colors. Okay, so the next color I'm going to go in with is Rubbish. Rubbish is like, I really love the color Rubbish because it's like a mustard. It's kind of like going into that mustard brown or whatever. I don't know, I'm just obsessed with this color. I first ran across it through M.A.C when they had Uninterrupted, but they discontinued the Uninterrupted, which I was like, really? It was just one of those colors that nobody had on the scene at the time. M.A.C kind of like had that one color, and now you can get it from a couple of different beauty brands, Milk Cosmetics being one, a similar color like this. Juvia's Place has one as well. So and here it is. I just love this eyeshadow color, Uninterrupted. I love it. So if you can get your hands on something like that, like just a caramel brown, you know what I'm saying, like a caramel mustard brown, I love it. As you will notice, I did switch up my makeup room. If you follow me on Snapchat, you kind of saw what I did and what the whole room looks like now. But if you were standing at my makeup little desk before, I just basically went to the right 90 degrees basically. So I made better use of the space and all of that. So I really like the way this setup is, but I had to get used to like the lighting because it's a little different. I'm not in front of the window, so there's not light coming in this way, so it's coming in here and here, like in like this. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so for me, I think the key to a smoky eye is to kind of know what you want in the beginning to any smoky eye, whether it's brown, blue, whatever. And it's just a gradient transition of color from light to dark. So I'm gonna go in right now with Milk Cosmetics Rust. And so it's gonna be like a rusty brown, I guess. But now I'm gonna start to deepen up the crease right here. And I think that this is where you kind of gotta take your time a little bit and just make sure that your color placement and blending kind of make sure that gradient effect is being done throughout the entire look. I hope that makes sense. So you don't want to go too far from one light to one dark color. You know what I'm trying to say? You're gonna have to use colors that are going to transition slowly but thoroughly into the next color. I hope that makes sense. I don't want to make this too complicated because it's not. Okay, so maybe I should just stop talking. Okay, so 9 times out of 10 when you're doing your smoky eye, you're gonna need some type of chocolate or black base depending on how deep you want the smoky eye. I'm going to be using M.A.C dip brown. Let me see, dip down. I'm going to be using that, right? And I'm going to be using the same brush. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to switch up and I'm going to blend this out over my eye with the M.A.C 224. Use any blending color you want. And I am just going to start to blend this. Be careful what you use because these are fast drying. So you got to make sure, that's why I went in with the blending brush, okay? So that I could go ahead and blend as I place down. That will help not have any lines of demarcation, I'm hoping, okay? So this is what we're doing. And I'm just using dip down, M.A.C dip down. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with Milk Cosmetics Rot. That's a deep chocolate. And I was gonna go in with the one right before this, but I'm gonna do that in just a second. I just kinda wanna put this down because I'm gonna have to do some work blending out the corner. But I just kinda wanted you guys to see this part. And remember, if you go too high up with your dark color, all you gotta do is just use some concealer and just blend the top part out. So it's, you know, it is what it is. Whatever you are comfortable with, I think that's what you should do. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with, oh, somebody must be coming up, Rust. And I am going to just start blending out the top of the eye. With the Rust. That's why your transition colors are so important. When you go in, these are the colors that are gonna shade, they're gonna blend, they're gonna erase, if you will. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, this is pretty much it. Okay, so I'm going to put some lashes on, and when I come back, we will just finish up the face. I didn't want this to be too long, and I don't want you to be too scared of doing smoky eyes. You just want to make sure you have not been beat in the face with an ugly stick, okay? Or like boom, 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 somebody gave you 2 black eyes. So it's just a matter of taking your time blending, using some transition colors that work for your skin color, your skin tone. That's it. I promise it's not that hard. Just gotta practice. Okay, so I'm going to, I got the other NARS liquid blush, and this one is Torrid. I think I like this one too. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna go in with Matahari on the top. I know this is, Torrid is kind of like a burnished peach kind of color, and Matahari is kind of pinky, but I'm gonna blend these two together. Okay, so the next part is a matter of preference. Okay, that's all it is a matter of preference. You can either smoke out the bottom part of your lower lash line or not, it's up to you. But to make a completely smoky eye, I am going to smoke it out. Okay, I'm going to use the same dip down. And a brush. And I'm going to close my entire eye. I'm also going to tight line, but I'm going to tight line off camera. Remember, these dry very quick, so I'm going to go in with that same deep brown that I used on the lid, Rot. And go ahead and blend that color out. Y'all know my lower lash line is sensitive, so I'm not going anywhere, so I'm going to take this right off after I'm done. Okay, so for blush, I think I'm going to go in with Soft and Gentle. Looks like that. I'm sorry, highlight. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with some Global Glow right over the top. Y'all know y'all can tone down your highlight. You don't have to, you know, go in like I'm going in right now, okay? So, do you, okay? Okay, do you. Okay, I'm going to be going in with the Barely. It is an Urban Decay Vice lipstick. Looks like this. Let me see if I can get a good swatch for you. Looks like that. Now with Smoky Eyes, you can either do a neutral lip or you can do a bold lip. It's completely up to you. Normally the rule is if your eyes are bold, your lips are not. But you do you. I tend to prefer a nude lip anyway, so this is what I'm gonna go with, okay? After this, I'm going to outline that with a chestnut lip pencil. Although you can leave it like this, but I am not. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the lip gloss Butterscotch. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder because the lighting is completely different, so I'm hoping this turns out okay. Oh, Butterscotch. I just got this National Lipstick Day. Anastasia Beverly Hills had a buy two get one free. So this is one of the ones that I got. I love her lip glosses. Like, y'all know I get real serious about the lip gloss, okay? Okay. That's a cute lip right there, though. What? Okay, I'm getting ghetto. Okay, so this is what the final look looks like. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me back up just a little bit. Okay, so this is it. So the key to any smoky eye to me is the base that you use on your lid to get the smoke of whatever color you're going for. You can do any type of smoky eye. Any color can be a smoky eye. But brown smoky eyes are pretty popular, and so I had a request from my TT Phyllis. Hi, TT Phyllis. And a couple of my followers. The reason why I was hesitant to do it is because I could have sworn I had done one recently, and I did, but I did it when I was in Cabo on vacation. I did a dark smoky eye. So for those of you that do not follow me on Snapchat, please consider following me on Snapchat, because I do other things there as well to kind of, you know, make sure that my content is kind of spread out on more than one social media platform. Hope that makes sense. Anywho, thank you guys so much for joining me. And as always, take care, stay safe, and God bless. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go subscribe to that channel. Okay, be a part of this M.A.C fam. What that glow though? What? Alright guys, bye.